Hello, welcome to Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9.
We begin today's episode with a shout out to the December Wildcat Rise winners. In 7th grade, Rachel Radenhauer was nominated by Miss Gaffney. Greg Kowalski was nominated by Miss Novotny. Kayla Downer and Anna Rafferty were nominated by Miss Wolfgang, and Jenna Bell was nominated by Mr. Roberts. In 8th grade, Tricia Shipley was nominated by Miss Mullen, Emma Fenton was nominated by Mr. Burnett, Patrick Kanesh and Jessica Humey were nominated by Miss Messer, and Lily Rodilla was nominated by Miss Zaleski. Congratulations! Students are reminded to keep exhibiting respect, integrity, service, and excellence.
Sarah Feder and McKenna Reddish challenged students in the halls with some random trivia facts.
Watch Nick Malaysia on the morning announcements.
Wash their hands.
Run.
Drink the products. Grow apples.
Eat grapes.
Steal grapes.
I don't know, a herd? An infestation.
A group of bunnies called a lot of bunnies.
Sit on it.
Cow tip.
Cow? I don't know, maybe ear piercings?
Your political opinions.
Memes. Barack Obama.
George Washington.
50? There is no 50 as a president yet.
As we pursue our career pathways, we ask teachers why they chose their career.
I became a teacher to help guide and influence these wonderful students.
I decided to become a teacher actually over 15 years ago. I went back to school and I decided to get myself certified, and I really did that because it's something I had actually always wanted to do. I really believe that school can change your life and your teachers can change your life, and French for me in particular actually changed and opened doors for me that I never imagined possible, and I really wanted to share that with my students. I also though had the ability to work with investments and insurance, so I can also teach business, which I think those two together really open a lot of doors and opportunities for students, and I'm really glad I can share that with them.
I had excellent social studies teachers that inspired me and developed my interest in these content areas, and I hope to inspire that in my students and my future students.
I had a good experience in school. I liked going to school. I had good relationships with my teachers and coaches, and it was something that I always wanted to do. I always liked math, and I always wanted to yell at all the kids.
We will be back after this commercial break.
On Friday, March 10th, 2017, join us for the Dodgeball Tournament from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The maximum number of players allowed on a team is 8 and the minimum number of players is 6. All players must be in 7th, 8th, or 9th grade, and students are asked to register as a complete team. Only one registration form is needed per team. The cost to play is $10 per person for all teams, and checks should be made payable to the Greater Latrobe Junior High School Student Council. Mark Dodgeball with your team name in the memo and return to the office. Payment is due by February 26, 2017. All players are required to submit a permission slip and waiver form signed by a parent or guardian along with their registration. To attend the tournament as a spectator, the cost is $2, and spectators must have a signed permission slip at the door. If you have any questions, please contact Liz Brady or Jason Bridge at 724-539-4265 or liz.brady@glsd.us.
It's almost Valentine's Day, and to celebrate the occasion, the French Club will be selling carnations for the junior and senior high. Sales will be happening from February 2nd to 10th at your lunch period. Prices include $2 for one, $3 for two. They are perfect gifts for your friends, significant others, teachers, or even yourself. Support the French Club by buying carnations.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, we asked students about their celebrity dream date.
Channing Tatum. Jacob Sartorius.
Ariana Grande.
Selena Gomez because she's a babe.
Ariana Grande.
Sophia Hoke.
Kylie Jenner. I have to say my favorite celebrity that I would date is Honey Boo Boo or T-Swizzle.
Ray Shremmer.
LeBron James.
Tom Hiddleston.
Case Walker.
Jackson Creoc.
Jacob Sartorius.
National Data Privacy Day is tomorrow. Blake Lazeski has some important facts to share with you about internet safety.
Never expose too much personal information online, such as access to credentials or trackable information. Don't post things online that you don't want the entire world seeing. Install trusted antivirus software. Avoid downloading untrusted, unsafe, or unverified software, as these are usually spyware, adware, or even viruses. Never give away your password on the internet, as your account will most likely be stolen.
Even though we had a mild winter so far, we looked to Punxsutawney Phil for his prediction on February 2nd. Bryce Henry and Sarah Hissam asked students if they thought he could see a shadow.
Do you think Punxsutawney Phil will see his shadow this year? Here's a little background knowledge in case you don't remember. Groundhog's Day is on February 2nd. If he sees a shadow, it means what? 3, 2, 1. Time's up. It means 6 more weeks of winter. We took a poll to see if students thought he would see his shadow. Here are the results. 69 students said that he would see his shadow, and 76 students said that he would not see his shadow.
This is the final episode of Wildcat Insider from the first semester staff. Bailey Knoll takes you behind the scenes of how we put the program together.
Creating an episode of the Wildcat Insider is an interesting process. First, we suggest ideas on a sheet like this, then our teacher Mrs. Hulk puts them on a ballot where we rank 1 to how many projects there are, 9 and 12 on this sheet. Then we go out, film, create, and edit our projects. Sometimes we use planning sheets. Along with filming, editing is also very important.
Okay, so editing isn't that hard. It's just mainly just putting video clips together, and then doing adding music and voiceovers like that.
Then we film the anchors in the studio, and we use the TriCaster.
The TriCaster system is what we use to actually control the show. The feeds from the cameras actually come into the system, and then we have someone here that will actually control which camera is going to be recorded. It allows us to take the feed that's coming from the cameras and shot in front of a green screen and actually put the virtual set in front of that green screen.
After all of the hard work is done and released to you, we watch and review the show in class on a critique form like this. Finally, after this, the process starts all over again. If you enjoy videos and film, I recommend you take this class.
In sports news, the junior high wrestling team took second place this past weekend at Westmoreland County's tournament. Latrobe had 12-place winners. Tyler Zimmerman, Enzo Angeliquio, and Brady Johnson took first. Logan Zitterbart, Trey Mallon, and Gabe Golden took second. Logan Gustafson and Jack Pletcher took third. Vincent Leone and Lucio Angeliquio took fourth. And Peyton Henry and Brett Ferry took fifth. The Cats will continue on this mat this weekend at the North Allegheny Wrestling Tournament. Good luck.
We will be back after this edition of the Cat Challenge.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of the Wildcat Insider. This show will be back with a new staff in a few weeks.